Hi there, welcome back to It's Only Paper. Today we're going to be making a very special mini book. I've just been filming an embroidery class on how to do really quick and easy and fun embroidery over in my Patreon community. So if you're a member of that and you're in the teal or red tiers, there is a link to that video. But I also wanted to turn this into a mini book. It is a pocket of a pair of my jeans. I've just, they're not the style I wear anymore, and rather than just get rid of them, I thought I would actually use the denim for a fun project. And I've made a little denim pocket mini journal years and years and years ago, and I thought it was time to do a new one. So I've printed off some photos from our trip to St. Augustine, and I'm going to make a little mini book to go inside. I've got bits and pieces from my it's not July now, it's August kit, which is called Finding Paradise, which I thought was perfect. And I'm just going to show you how to make a really easy mini book using a back pocket of an old pair of jeans. We're going to get some papers to start with. I want to cut them to size so that they fit in. I think that because I want them to pop out slightly, right, they're going to need to be about here, I think. Trim this off and see how well it works. I was hoping to maybe get 2 lots out of it, but I don't quite think I will. I want to do them all the same size. That size is going to work really well. So actually some could be a little bit different. Saying that, I don't want loads and loads of pages. Right, so I'm going to cut these to the same size, and then I think we'll have some smaller ones as well. This card's a little bit thicker, so this will be ideal. Actually, I might just pop it like that, then I'll get 2 on. That would be better. I like having a little mini journal to flip through. I've got quite a lot of them now, and they're just really nice little keepsakes. That looks so pretty. It's like almost making little journal cards, isn't it? Yeah, it's much better to cut it this way. And would I now have 2 out of that? Oh, I would as well. These can be a little bit, they don't all have to be exactly the same size. Oh, I love the sun rays. They look so pretty. And then we're going to have something funky to come over out the top. And then I was going to do the blue one. We haven't got huge amounts of photos, so that may well even work out quite well. Yeah, I might even leave it at that, or maybe at the front. Let's see how that goes, because I don't want huge amounts. Now I am going to decorate each one as if it's a mini journal or mini scrapbooking page. I'm going to use my kit papers and bits and pieces to decorate them. These are really fun. It's also a really good way to use up your kit if you've got loads and loads of bits and pieces. Perfect. This is a really good way to get your kits out and use them. Mini books are the perfect way to do that, and it's so much fun and really relaxing. And like now, I've just gone and printed a whole load of photos, and it's such a quick way to make up a little mini book. Let's just trim that off. You can easily make one in the space of an hour or so, especially if you're using a kit to do it as well, so it's just extra quick. I'm going to add some of this. Do it. Let me know if you like making mini books. What kind of mini books do you like making? I thought I would have photos one side and a little bit of journaling the other. It's also, when you're making a mini book, It's a like quick way. I might add some washi tape actually. It's like a quick way of doing a journal. You get a decent amount of photos and they're all on all in the one space. It's also a really nice way of doing a gift for somebody. I have given so many mini books as gifts and they're just always so well received. It's a really nice thing to do for somebody. I think they look really cool. Washi tape is also a very fun thing to use. Look how cool that looks. And the reason I like using a kit for them as well, I like the same theme to follow throughout the mini book. I think it always looks really, really nice. Let's have some sunsets on that, although the sun would look quite nice on there, wouldn't it? Let's have the two of us. We have such happy memories in St. Augustine. I think that's another thing. It's a way of doing a mini book quite quickly. When you make a journal or a scrapbook, it can take ages to, it can even go on for years, can't it, to make one. Whereas the advantages of doing a mini book is that it, like I said, it can be done in the space of an hour or so. They don't take days and days. And then what I tend to do with a mini book, I would just do my pages quite quickly and then I come back to them afterwards. Oh, I like the idea of, oh, we're covering up the smiles there. Yeah, that one goes well. And then, so like now I'm just doing the very basics of putting my photos on, and then I'll come back, like I said, to them afterwards and add other bits and pieces. I find this way always works really well for me, so I don't do the pages like start to finish all in one go. It's just a way that, like I said, I've been doing for years. And I find it works. Let's have some washi on the side. And then we'll be adding the journaling. And, oops, all the little fun embellishments and things like that. This one is perfect on there. And then the other nice thing is as well, because you're doing one page at a time, if you're not happy with the order, you can then just change it afterwards. So that's nice and easy as well. I just find these so relaxing to make. And the nice thing is there's not as much procrastination about making these as well, because you just have a few bits and pieces on your desk when you make them. And that's it. You don't have to think about loads and loads of bits and pieces and materials and what you're doing. It's just a few bits and pieces on your desk. It's very easy to do. Right, I want to do this one on here. The beautiful sunrise. The sunrises were something else. They really were. We just loved it. We're early risers anyway, and we could see the sunrise from our balcony, but it's obviously much nicer seeing it in person, isn't it? So yeah, we were really excited to be staying here. What else have I got? I've got all the sunshine. Let's have some of that. And then let's do this one a little bit different. And then I thought this one would go really well on there. The colours go really well, don't they? So I'm pleased with that. And then I've done all the pages that I wanted to do. I just wanted to do a small mini book, just like I said, to me as a reminder of our trip to St. Augustine. Actually, I'll tell you what I will do. Let's have the washi tape at the top there. That goes well. I've also got the sunrise here, actually. Let's pop that on here. That would look nice. And yeah, it's just nice just having a few little pages to remind you of your trip. And they're also really nice to do as a gift as well for somebody. I think I mentioned that already. Right, let's see. Let's put these in order. We're going to have that one. I'm going to have that one. And then Island Donuts. Oh, we've got quite a lot of glue there. That one and that one. Actually, let's have that one on the back. Perfect. So now I've got them in order. So now I'm just going to finish my decorating and adding bits and pieces. I'm going to continue using these strips from the pattern paper because they just go so well. They are so cute. So these, and they just add a nice bit of colour as well. It just goes to show as well that you really don't need much to make a mini book. They're so quick and easy to make. Let's put that on the top there. And I'm just going to focus now on adding lots of fun colour. I'm going to use this one as well. And you don't have to do loads and loads. You know how you sometimes, like with journal pages and scrapbooking pages, you have to, sometimes I feel like you really overthink things. You want it to be perfect. And I feel with making little mini books, it really doesn't have to be like that. I think you can just, I don't know, just be a bit more playful. You don't have to worry so much about design. You can just be a bit more relaxed about things, if that makes sense. It just all ends up coming together really easily. What have we got in here? This is Paradise. Perfect. And it's just nice to have a little memory from something. I also used to make them up a lot actually for like every school holiday rather than journal about it. Again, I would kind of want to get the memories done and dusted. So I would do, if we were like went to Centre Parks, which we did a few times when the kids were younger, I would document that. Yeah, I used to make a lot every school holiday for their like school books for like the end of year. There would be one. And also, even if we did like a big Florida trip, I would also do a mini book as well. It was also as well because like I'd want to take my time with the scrapbook. I could, like I say, do it over years, whereas a mini book I could almost do like a little bit of the trip to be able to show people, like family and that, because that was sort of before as well, using like photograph books years ago when they were younger, the kids. But I'd have something to show that wouldn't take me very long to make at all. So yeah, I was always pleased with that. I'm going to pop that one to one side. Let's cut these out as well. I'm going to add some colour to that one, or actually, let's add that there. We need to start adding some more colour to these ones. I'm going to go then back over again. This food at this place was so good. By the way, if you haven't seen my Florida videos, I will leave a link to that video below. It's my dad and Aid, not the video, sorry, the channel, our travel channel. I'll leave a link to that below. Let's do that there. Yeah, it's just so fun making these. Let's add some, oh, flip-flops would be fun. Have to wear flip-flops in this on the beach, don't you? Let's pop that one there. And then we've just got a little bit of space for journaling, which is perfect because I don't want to feel like I've got to do loads and loads. I like that. Let's have summer on that one. I think we need a little bit of pink on there. Actually, let's do that one underneath. Remember as well, if you're having somewhere with holes on the top, make sure you allow for the holes. Let's have some flip-flops down there. I've also got stickers with this kit as well. I'm going to grab those. I've used this kit a fair amount already, actually. Let's see what we've got left. Add the little family ticket to that one with Ada and my dad. And I've also got the embellishment postcard. I nearly forgot about this. Let's add this. This is so cute. There's some nice bits and pieces on here. I love as well doing like cutting bits and pieces up and sticking down. I just love how it then all comes together at the end. Something else I've done before which works really well, I have made a mini book in advance. So like we've met, my dad lives in the States, we've gone and met him on holiday, and I might put that down on one of these. And I've actually made a little mini book in advance. I've taken my Sprocket photo printer and I have printed off photos while we've been away and given him a little mini book to take away with him, which I really enjoyed doing. So you can make mini books in advance, or I've made them as well in advance, like before going on holiday, without obviously the photos. And then when we've come back from our trip, I have just added the photos to it in the journaling. That's worked really well as well. Let's add an arrow. Where should we add this one? I feel like something yellow should be on there. What have we got that's yellow? We've got sunglasses. I'm going to add this little flamingo, something that I don't have a photo of, but I want to include the story of is, talk about the coffee there. We saw wild flamingos from the car down on the water. We'd never ever seen flamingos in the wild before. So that's something I would definitely like to document. And sometimes you don't have a photo of things, and that's fine, but that's when you can have, like, add your stickers and bits and pieces. So I want to document about the flamingos because that was really cool to see them. Add these. I find as well that when I'm making a mini book, it's all about the layers that I add as well. Just really makes a difference. I am pleased with this. I think this is going to look really cute. I'm also going to be going around the outside of mine. I like to give this as a little dotted like faux stitch. So I'm going to do that, and I might add a few little alphabet stickers, do a few little words here and there. I quite like that little finish there, and I'm going to do exactly the same on each of the side of the journal pages, and I'm going to be adding some very basic journaling as well. If you aren't a big fan of journaling, mini books are probably a good idea for you if you prefer the creating over the journaling, as you get to tell your story, but you don't feel pressurized into doing loads and loads of journaling, as 9 times out of 10, for me anyway, I haven't left enough space. So if you're not a fan of journaling, that'll probably work quite well for you. I am so pleased with how these look. They are so cute. Love all the colours. I've done all my journaling on the back. I've just done some little lines. Again, I always feel with mini books it's much less formal. They're a lot easier and just a bit more relaxed to make. So I'm just going to pop these together. I'm going to put a hole through. I might do, I think, a couple at a time, using my big hole maker here, like that. This today has come together so quickly. If you haven't made a mini book before, let me know. And let me know if you're intrigued to make one now. I'm going to use a book ring to put mine together. You don't have to though, you could just use fabric or you could use ribbon. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to grab some bits and pieces to tie on the top. I'm going to go with teal and pink just to fit in with the rest of the colours of the mini book. And I'm going to tie that through, I think. And we're going to make a bow. I think this looks so fun. It's a good way, like I said, as well, to use up your scraps. And then let's pop that in here to keep it in there. There, our adventures. Look how cute that looks. I think that looks so sweet. I'm so happy with this. I love the embroidery. So cute. And like I said, if you want to check out my Patreon community, I will leave that below. There are so many different online classes there. Not just this one. You'll get 2.5 years worth if you sign up. Plus you get you get downloads, you get online Zoom crafty Zooms. There's so much. So I'll give you a little flick through the mini book. And we've got the journaling on the back of each one as well. I think this is super cute. I am so pleased with how this came out, and it came together really quickly. I hope you've enjoyed this today. I hope it's inspired you to go and give one a go. Let me know if it has. I would love to hear. Thank you very much for watching. I will leave the links to the kit and my Patreon community below. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care. Bye.